us as a team to prove that we can play together and that we should get bigger wins against a big ranked team like Gonzaga, and we wanted to prove that we should be number one in DC.
You had the assignment of drawing Chris Lykes for much of that game. Talk about that assignment.
Chris is a real good player. He's kind of hard to check in transition, so slow to the ground, but I just had to take it personal because I know he's their best player, so I had to lock up.
Yeah, this was a big game for us, like you said, ranked number 1 and ranked number 2. And we just wanted to come out here and compete and play hard. We know we had to do coming into the game, so we just had to get a rhythm. And, as long as we played together, move the ball, and was able to get stops, we was able to come out with the win.
Talk about that environment out there with the slippery court. I mean, it's stopped the game a handful of times, but as a player running down up, in that, I mean, how difficult was that? Were you personally slipping a lot?
Yeah.
What was that like?
I was slipping a lot, but like this type of atmosphere, we got to get used to playing like this. A lot of people want to come see us play, so we just got to get used to playing in this type of atmosphere. It might get hot or slippery in the gym, but we just got to keep playing all through that.
Capital Hoops here, St. John's guard Anthony Cowan. Anthony, coming into the season, you knew you had a little 2-game stretch where you would have Gonzaga and DeMatha in a week. What you probably didn't know at that time was that all 3 of you guys would be nationally ranked at the time. All 3 of you guys would be ranked number 1, number 2, number 3 in the post. Talk about this little stint in your schedule and how you were able to get the first win, and how you guys are going to be able to use that going into the second.
Well, that's just the joy of playing in the WCAC. Most teams that's ranked, they play against teams that's not really that good. So, but the WCAC, you gotta come and play every night. Like tonight, like you said, we got top 20 ranked team in the country, and then we got a top 5 team ranked in the country on Saturday. So it doesn't come. Every game we play the same. We don't use any other preparation for it. We feel as if we're ready, and our personnel can go against anybody. We don't really look to any more.